Now let us see a problem on biogas plant. Here is the question. It is given. Calculate the following parameters of a biogas system. We have to find the volume of the biogas digester and the power available from the biodigester. So these two are the questions. Then it is given the calorific value of methane is 2.8 megajoule per meter cube. So it is written as CV, the calorific value of methane, 2.8 megajoule per meter cube. Now converting it into kilojoule by multiplying with 10 raised to 3. So it becomes 28 into 10 raised to 3 kilojoule per meter cube. And we have to find the volume of the digester denoted as V suffix D and the power available. These are the questions. Next, burner efficiency is given as 70%. So the efficiency of the burner 70%. Dividing this by 100 gives me the answer as 0.7. Next, the biogas yield is 0.2 meter cube per kg of dry input. It means if we are giving 1 kg of dry input is nothing but cow dung. If we are giving 1 kg of cow dung in the biogas digester, in place of that it produces 0.2 meter cube of biogas. So that is the biogas yield, 0.2 meter cube per kg. Next, the number of cows or the number of animals which are required for this plant is 8 to produce the cow dung. So number of cows are 8. Next, methane proportion is 0.7. This biogas may contain some other gases as well, but the major proportion is of methane, which is 70% as can be seen here, and this will be the burning fuel. So methane proportion is 0.7. Then the retention period, we have to keep this biogas plant working for 20 days, means the slurry is fed and it is kept for 20 days for fermentation. So that is the retention time of 20 days. Next, fermentation temperature is given. The fermentation temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. Means we are not adding any extra heat or external heat from here. Next, dry matter collected per cow per day is 2 kg. So from one cow we are getting a dry matter of 2 kg. Then the density of the dry matter is 50 kg per meter cube. So the density of the cow dung is given as 50 kg per meter cube. So with this data available, let's start with the solution part. In the solution, we want the volume of digester. First of all, since the dry matter per cow is given 2 kg, I'll be multiplying it with the number of cows to get the total dry matter available per day. So therefore, the total mass of dry matter available is the dry matter per cow into the number of cows. So here in this case, this is 2 into 8, which comes out to be 16 kg per day. So this is the mass we are feeding per day into the biogas plant. Now after getting this mass, I'll be converting it into volume, that is how much volume it will acquire. So for that, density is mass upon volume. So volume becomes mass upon density. So therefore the volume of the fluid which is in the digester is mass upon density. Mass is 16 as we can see over here. Density of the dry matter is 50. So on calculating this, the answer comes out to be 0.32 meter cube per day. So this much volume would be occupied by this dry matter in the digester, also called as the volume of fluid. Now after getting the volume of fluid, we have to, since this is in terms of meter cube per day, directly multiply it with retention days or the retention time. It will give us the volume of the digester. So volume of the digester is Vf into the retention time or the retention period. So it is 0.32 into 20. So the volume of digester comes out to be 6.4 meter cube. So that's the first answer. Next, we have to find the power available, and for that the volume of biogas per day is required. So the volume of biogas per day is given by biogas yield, the unit is meter cube per kg, into the dry matter per day. Dry matter per day is in terms of kg per day. So yield is nothing but, as I have explained, 1 kg of dry matter produces how much meter cube of biogas, that is the biogas yield, multiplied by the dry matter per day, which is kg per day. kg and kg will get cancelled, so the unit is meter cube per day. So this is the volume of biogas which we are getting per day. Now the power available formula which we have to find out. Power available is given by burner efficiency into calorific value into V suffix B into CH4 proportion. This formula you will have to remember. Now the unit of CV should be in terms of kilojoule per meter cube as converted in the data. V suffix B in terms of meter cube per day. So meter cube and meter cube will get cancelled. What remains is kilojoule per day. So that will be the unit of power available, because burner efficiency and methane proportion, it is just a number, it doesn't have any unit. So on putting all the values, I am getting the power available as 43.90 10 raised to 3 kilojoule per day. Now I have to convert it in terms of kilowatt. So per day, this much amount of kilojoule heat or energy is available to us. Dividing this by 24, because considering a day having 24 hours, so kilojoule will be divided with 24 to get the unit in terms of kilojoule per hour. And again I am dividing with 3600 seconds, because after getting the value in terms of per hour, dividing again by 3600 will give me the value in terms of kilojoule per second. And so kilojoule per second is nothing but kilowatts. So the power available will finally come out to be 0.508 kilowatt. So this is the power which is available from the biogas plant every day, and with that the problem gets completed. At the end, if you'll find my videos helpful, you can like, share, comment and subscribe our channel and share it amongst your family and friends. Thanks for watching.